Oh, boy. The next one. John Cena versus The Undertaker? Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, it's happening. I have been so disappointed with the build-up to this match.
I'm going to let you, mostly handle this segment because I don't want people to think that I hate The Undertaker. But I'm so over this guy.
It's over, right?
I've been saying when we started the podcast 3 years ago,
4,
I was banging the table for him to retire back then. I was like, that's it. It's done. After he fought Triple H in that movie, it was great. It was the perfect ending.
I know. Listen, I'm not even going to dwell on that. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
No, he needs to be gone.
All right. Maybe.
No.
Who are you to tell The Undertaker?
I'm the guy with a mic. This old bitch.
Hey.
Go home.
What? Yo, bitch. Sunny reference. Listen, I've been waiting for this feud for 15 years, really. And I just have not got what I wanted from it. It hasn't been terrible.
It's been awful.
I understand what they're going for.
I don't.
But there's so much story left untold. You could have called back to that handshake between Taker and Cena. I want to know why Taker would even come back. I want to know why he felt the need to retire last year. I want to see these two legends in the ring cutting a promo before their big match, and I'll get to the rumors of there's not a match. There's going to be a match. He's going to bring out Kane in a dress, all this stupid shit I've had to goddamn listen to over the last 2 months. I've been ultra disappointed with it, and honestly, this hasn't been John Cena's best work. He's been in the ring by himself. I know, but he's had some good moments in his promos, and he's had some whoa! I'm John Cena.
Well, that's what happens.
He gets a little cheesy sometimes.
If you're in the ring by yourself for 10 minutes, having to build up a match, you have to build up the match. You have to paint the story. You literally have to do everything. First of, why can't this old guy just be here then? If you're gonna be working, we're not even we work one match a year, fine. But you make one appearance a year.
I mean.
Why can't you at least be there?
That's the thing, too. I want it to be, if this is his last match, which it should be,
oh my God,
that needs to be advertised. It needs to be whatever. He comes out, he's like, one last ride. Then you get the, wow, this is it.
All right,
because last year, we didn't know that this was it.
And
it was just like, oh, God, he looks terrible. This should be it. And then the realization of him, taking off the coat and hat of like, oh my God, this is it. So if you go into the match with, wow, this is it. This is the last time I'm seeing Undertaker fighting John Cena for the first time, for the last time. Then listen, we could bitch all we want. When he comes out, goes face to face with John Cena, and the bell rings, there's going to be an electricity. There's going to be a vibe. I'm going to be excited. But I think him looking terrible and not being able to wrestle as well as he used to aside,
that's just a big aside, man.
I know. But listen, I'm going on all this under the assumption that he feels better. And he was disappointed with how last year went.
Yeah, because, when you're 55 is when you really hit that
fountain
of youth.
If you watch the WWE into whatever, they do a little documentary about WrestleMania.
No, I have a life.
He was a little unsure of himself. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I prepared the way I should have prepared this year. Because, you do things one way for years, and then all of a sudden that's not enough. I get that. So if he's saying, you know what I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're saying. I understand, but how don't you prepare, dude? You had
364
days off.
You don't realize. All of a sudden it's like this, wow, I've done this workout, I've done this diet, and it's always worked. And all of a sudden I look terrible. I have to do more, and the hip, whatever. Anyway, I'm going under the assumption that he's not going to die in the ring. And this idea that, oh, let him rest. Everyone's like, because of fans like you, he's going to die in that ring. Shut up.
No, he's not dying.
Shut up. Stop it. He's not getting in the ring if he's going to die, okay? God, the things people come up
with. We want to talk about a hell of a heel turn for Cena, though.
Oh, look, he killed him.
He just murdered the Undertaker.
I'll be honest.
In real life.
Cena just hanging out all day would be kind of cool, too. Just Snapchatting, but yeah.
Listen, man,
I'm ultra disappointed with this build-up. Ultra disappointed.
I forgot how long ago it was when they were like, all right, so he can't do his move where he jumps over the rope anymore.
The last time he did it was 27.
Yeah, that should have been it. Once you can't do your signature moves anymore, no, that's what I'm saying. He had another year after that. I'm just saying. The streak they just destroyed. Last year, if you're telling me that wasn't his last match, then what was? Then why'd I even watch? That was just a waste of time then.
It was.
Why'd I feel emotions when it's like, no, but he's actually come back. So
Yeah.
you played me? Like,
They did play us a little bit.
oh, not if they
And now
not if they
Roman-
come back though with
I know.
Biker Taker.
Oh, I'll get to that. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
What is Roman like? Roman was for a while like, retire the Undertaker.
Yeah, that was
Wrestle-"
his.
What does he say now? Like, I made the Undertaker take over his hat, coat, and gloves at WrestleMania.
I know that was a big feather in his cap. All of a sudden, it's like, hey, pass
I
that.
know.
That.
It's like, come on, man, give me my feather.
All this it's annoying. It's annoying to me.
Now I'm gonna get to the rumors. Vince, WWE, I will never forgive you for not sending out Undertaker earlier, because I've had to sit and see all these stupid fan theories and rumors and ideas for months, and I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Biker Taker.
What happened?
Let me give you the long list of reasons why that's goddamn
All right,
ridiculous.
go, and then I'm going to give you a little scenario.
Okay,
Go.
number one, he's been Undertaker for 28 years.
Yeah.
3 of those years,
Yeah.
a blip on the radar, he was Biker Taker. Number 2, WrestleMania is for who? The casual fan. If the legendary guy in black with the hood and the hat and the gong comes out on a motorcycle in a do-rag waving an American Confederate flag for some reason,
An American covered automatic weapon.
yeah, half your audience is going to be so confused. Number 3, if you've ever been there for an Undertaker entrance at
I will say
WrestleMania,
that.
you were there at 28.
Listen,
I was there
love
at 29.
He's the Undertaker. I do respect. Like, I get it. I
Yeah,
get
no.
it. But they milked it way too long. That's why I'm
and
upset.
also gimmick-wise,
Yeah.
there's no comparison.
No, bro. The smoke, the purple lights, the gong, the chill. There's literally a chill. They make it colder.
And if I'm wrong, and he shows up as Biker Taker,
I think he is.
It's one of the worst. I believe one of the worst things they've ever
Now,
done.
I will say this, because, listen, I was just bitching a second ago, but I will admit, obviously, you and I are balls deep in wrestling, so WrestleMania is not really for you guys. We've established this many times. I did hear 2 of my coworkers saying, he was like, yo, did you hear John Cena's fighting The Undertaker? And the guy was like, oh, it's going to be hella lit, or some slang, I don't know. So I get it. Like, it does create, like,
Well, yeah,
for
it's
the casual viewer. I
it's
do understand, like,
one of the
yo,
biggest
Cena
names
versus
ever.
Undertaker. If you didn't know what's going on with The Undertaker, you're probably pumped to watch
I
it.
still want to see it. I just think the build's been bad.
I don't like that it's just, when you look at the potential of it, when you look at when it should have happened, at this point, I don't want it. Like, I
get it.
don't
I get
want it.
It's like, oh, this could have been great. Now we're getting a
5
watered
years ago.
down version of it.
It's not even watered down. It's dry.
And
it's,
him possibly on a bicycle.
yeah.
People are out like, I don't get it. Like, this can only happen if he's the Biker Taker.
Well, it kind of, because then it kind of covers up the why'd he leave his coat and hat in the ring.
He was at Raw 25 in a wizard robe
He was also
2 months ago.
also at the Cavaliers opening night in full-blown costume.
well, that was
for
before
Tristan Thompson's
that
birthday.
was before he retired. Listen,
Yo, retire, man.
if I'm wrong and he comes out on a bike, I might throw up in my mouth. Like, I'm sorry. And I didn't hate that gimmick. It was okay for that
you
time.
were actually a champion of the gimmick.
He,
'cause
I mean, he showed that he can do a lot.
Yeah,
He was a chicken shit. He was a little funny for a while when he had like the weird haircut and he was like a little chubby and like in leather pants. He was like this big dick. He reminded me of Raymond Newton. You people don't know who he is, but I went to grammar school with him. They got a similar head, a similar body type. But anyway, he's not coming out on a bike. And if he is, I'll freak out. I'll freak out.
Way to alienate your audience.
Wow.
Like, I'm going to start name dropping people you
I
guys
know.
have no idea about.
Number 2, this idea that they're not going to have a match and they're going to challenge for a match at next year
Wow.
is
I did not hear that.
is moronic.
I didn't hear
that's
that.
moronic. I'm not even going to go into the reasons why because
No,
that's
no.
just absolutely stupid. Then the other one I saw is that he's going to bring out Bray Wyatt or some sort of successor to fight for him. Again, no. I'm not even going to respond to you. I'm sorry. So anyway,
Do you know why you're getting so angry? Because all these rumors.
These are
and
fools.
No, because they shouldn't even have happened because this guy should have been here 2 months ago.
that's what I'm saying.
This guy should have been here.
Yo, I got to go through this, Vince, because of you.
Why
Because of
couldn't-
you.
Like, I don't even want this to happen. First off, I didn't want it to happen. Then they give it to me, and they give it to me the most butchered way possible.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a good idea. And they saw this with Bray Wyatt 2 years ago when he had to carry the feud by himself.
And
Like,
again,
bro, you're making me hate the
and it's
Undertaker.
also, yeah,
and I
same
don't-
thing. Like you
That
did this-
was,
yeah, you did the same thing 3 years
Yeah.
ago where he didn't
and
show
it wasn't
up.
good.
Yeah. It was okay. But this is
But
This is now. Oh, we're at the end.
Listen, to build a feud,
Yeah.
some things never change. Hey, hot take, guys, coming. To build a feud, you need two people in the ring talking to each other face to face.
Yeah, it helps.
Shocking, I know.
Helps a lot.
Shocking.
That it was the night after Elimination Chamber. He cut that promo. I challenge the Undertaker. You know, taking pictures on your wife's Instagram. Number one, that's Cena's new finisher is a fourth wall break. That's his new way. That promo, like, okay, it started off really weird, but it was like, okay, great. The second week after that, where it's like, okay, so he's still not here,
Yeah.
and he said the same thing, and then the third week was like, all right, what's going on? And then I was like, wow, so when he shows up, I'll still be into it.
I'm not.
He's the Undertaker.
No.
If you want to have one last match, dead man, go for it.
That was last year, though.
I know.
We already seen his last match. We already said goodbye.
I know.
Dude, if you leave, I don't care if you forgot your keys
Thousands
in the
of-
house.
yeah.
You don't come back.
Yeah.
You left. We said goodbye to you.
Thousands of years from now, someone's gonna go through my Instagram and see 2 Undertaker retirement posts.
Yo, it's so
and be
anticlimactic. Like and then even if he does, like, this is his last match and does wave goodbye, it's like there's gonna be a voice in the back of your head, like, is it? Maybe next year he'll come back again.
Yeah.
It's really bad. Really bad.
It's
Scale of 1 to 10, how excited for you for this match from a pure wrestling standpoint?
Well,
for
I don't-
the match itself.
I don't care. Like, that's not what I'm expecting from this match. That's not what I want from this
I
match.
said it because there's a point.
It's a Hogan Rock thing vibe. Like, I just want to see these guys in there. Give me 15 minutes. Hit the big moves. And again, especially if you'd have said, okay, this is it, man. This is my last match. You get a buzz. You can ride off that buzz. I'm still at like a 6. A lot of it's just curiosity.
I just don't understand why. Listen, if you're gonna do this match, just
Like,
do it last year.
Swear to God, bro. Dead man walking.
No, that's what I was gonna say before. No, what happens?
You're
What happens?
gonna take a
Stop it.
big mistake.
What happens?
I
you have
thought-
Cena in the ring, calling out the Undertaker. All of a sudden, Kid Rock comes out, and he sings the Undertaker on a bike,
I would be.
on a rascal scooter. He comes out, this old bitch.
I'd be embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed as a wrestling
Looking,
fan.
how old is he?
53.
Doesn't look a day over 52.
That's another
like,
thing.
he looked every bit.
That's another thing too. If you're 53, you can like, ooh, he's this mysterious demon. You can kind of get away with it. If you're 53 and it's like, yeah, I'm a tough biker guy. It's like, shut up, Grandpa. Like, if he comes out on a bike, Roman Reigns might run out and just push him off it. Be like, do something. You can't do anything. And South Park ended Harley's forever.
Yeah.
So, like Seth Rollins, like the New Day will be backstage, like, oh, you're so tough under, oh, such a big bike. Oh.